So a lot of people know that I'm a runner, or maybe better, as I characterize it, a jogger, because I'm not particularly fast. But I am consistent in exercising that way. I really enjoy it, and I like to run with friends. I also like to run by myself. Sometimes I'll listen to podcasts, sometimes I'll listen to music. But I find it to be a great way not only to get exercise and stay in shape, but also to clear my mind, or sometimes work through a problem. I did, in fact, run a marathon. It was a long time ago, a couple decades ago, but I found it to be really an amazing experience. And if anybody is out there thinking about running a marathon and has never done it, I would encourage you to take it on. And two quick things I wanted to share about that. One, about halfway through my training regimen, I was on a fairly long run, maybe 16 or 18 miles, and I hit the proverbial wall. I'd heard about the wall before, but I didn't know what it was. But I'll tell you, when you walk into it, you know what it is. And I was running as fast as I could, but there were these older ladies out in the park that day who were out for a walk, and they passed me. And I was also told, if you ever hit the wall, you've got to run through it. You got to train your body to go through it. And so I did. But that was like completely comical to me, because I was exerting everything within me, and these folks just walked right by me. The other thing I wanted to share was kind of an inspirational moment for me in the marathon itself. I ran the New York Marathon, and I was just entering Central Park, sort of towards the end of the run. And I came across someone in the marathon who was running, and this guy only had one leg. And so he was running with crutches and his one leg. Okay, so keep in mind, he's ahead of me, and he had been ahead of me for like 20 some odd miles. And so the first thing I thought when I saw him was, how is this possible? How can I be so slow? Now, in fairness, it turns out they let people with disabilities start early. So he had a different starting time than I did, and was on the course even long before I was. So I was just catching up to him, but he had been out there longer. But I will also tell you, notwithstanding that, that's my excuse for why it happened so late in the race. It took me a while to actually pass him. His pace and my pace were not that different. And I was amazed at I thought what I had done to train for this and get in shape was incredible. But what he had done to get himself in shape and to persevere and to get through that, I found so inspiring, and it gave me a boost to finish the race, and really in a strong way. And there's 100 things like that, maybe 1,000 things that happen like that in the course of training and running a marathon. That's why I'd recommend it to anyone who's thinking about it.